All right, what is going on? Let's see what's going on in your energy. Right, 1 second. What's going on in this energy? I see good times here. My name is Ari. Hey, love. My name is Ari, the Healing Empress, aka the Fly Goddess. All right, and straight off the rip. All right, I got good times here. Something is getting ready to happen. All right, good times. All right, Chef. If you wanted a reading, it's regular price for you right today. All right, just to let you know if you wanted one. All right, let's see. All right, something is popping up in your life. All right, everyone sees some sort of truth. There's some sort of truth that's popping out. All right, somebody's getting ready to see the truth of a situation. Travel, trust, and relationship. Change, marriage, and support. Ooh, shit. All right, so you're getting ready to travel. All right, and I got trusted relationship. I feel like you're getting ready to be involved in something trustworthy. All right, it's going to start off as friendships is what I'm hearing. All right, change, marriage. All right, something's happening when it comes to a marriage. All right, and it says change. So I feel like things, I want to say closure. Not that you need any closure, but ending a cycle, ending a situation. All right, money is falling out of nowhere. What's going on, love? All right, Derek is here. All right, this could have something to do with the cousin. All right, fake supporters trying to ride your coattail. All right, I just throw out a lot of, you just throw out a lot of clothes. Hey, Miss Sharon, you should definitely listen to this read. All right, you got people working against you, and cousin is here. All right, this is like first cousin. This is an older first cousin. All right, so this person could be older than you. All right, this person could be a male or have masculine energy. All right, somebody some sort of spell work, obsession spells, trying to dominate and manipulate one's thoughts and emotions. All right, dark witchery. Well, damn. All right, so it looks like there is a little bit of bullshit going on within the family. All right, somebody is running into something with a law, a man, and that's crazy because this cousin right here is a damn man. You say you've been seeing there's a lot of rats in my corner. Most of the time they be family members. All right, everything that you need, you have. I spoke about this earlier. Everything that you need within self is what you have. All right, and you've already passed something. All right, so there's some sort of task that you've already completed. All right, Florida is significant. Jacksonville could be significant. Somebody could have been something about your dad's side. All right, something dark about your dad's side. All right, scammer. All right, something about a baby father's sister is passing away, or a significant other's sibling is passing away. Protect, build, and heal. Then you got uncle here. Loves only you. All right, fake job offers. All right, I feel like fake job offers is just fake offers from people. All right, trying to be into your life because you know being in a relationship is a job. So when I see fake job offers, I also see people just wanting to be in a relationship with you. All right, but spirit is keeping those people away. All right, if it's not meant for your path, it's not happening. Somebody thought that they won. All right, I keep getting something. It's something with family. Is somebody doing something within the family? David is significant. Is dying and left something for you. Somebody passing away and is leaving something for you that's going to give you some sort of financial freedom. This shit came out before. All right, the color purple is significant. All right, there's a tower moment that's falling. Whatever's getting ready to happen, it's going to be a little sorrow with a little bit of good times. All right, nobody could have ever done what you have done. All right, a big surprise is here. A big surprise is here. It's giving like spirit is telling you something in advance when it comes to family. All right. I don't know if it's somebody passing away and somebody plans on leaving you something. And it's like spirit is telling you about the bullshit already. Exposed for being sneaky. Spirit wants you to be prepared. All right. Somebody could be getting readings on you whole time. They don't even know you get readings too. all right, to check out your life and what you got going on. Stocks in your name, all right. So yeah, there's some you need to invest in stocks, all right, because we talked about this before as well, all right. So spirit is giving you that nudge, all right. What you can do. Somebody want to know what they can do to earn your trust, and you really just ain't fucking with them no more. And all right, and I got a feeling that you already know who that is. All right, they know that you're getting money, and they're mad. All right, they know that you get money. All right, somebody feels like if you get what you need, then you ain't never coming back type of energy. Y'all, when I tell you somebody been booked and busy all day, and I'm glad. And I'm glad. Check fraud is here. All right, love yourself. Too much work. All right, too much spell work. All right, you love yourself for the spell work to work. All right, somebody could work in a factory. All right, well, damn, that's crazy because that is right on. All right, there's some sort of I don't want to say hard labor, but like warehouse work. All right, somebody is praying for abundance. All right, you could be praying for abundance. Exposed for being sneaky. Somebody's being exposed for being sneaky again. Somebody's getting readings on you. All right, and I just felt like this is a male cousin. So this is somebody who's addicted to money, sex, and drugs. All right, yellow is significant. Single for a while. All right, so somebody like the same sex and hiding it. All right, this person could have been single for a while. All right, so this could be a jealous ass cousin that can't live in their own life. All right, this could be somebody that can't live in their own life and jealous because you can live in yours. And they knew. All right, so somebody knew something about something that belongs to you. And it's a big surprise. Somebody is pregnant, making a decision. Somebody is pregnant, making a decision. All right, check fraud is here. I told you the read's getting crazier and crazier. All right, pull 3 mini cards. The read's getting crazier and crazier. These ain't even the same information that been coming out. These are the same damn cards. All right, somebody could be getting rid of something. Abort is significant. All right, poison is here too. Oh, shit. Somebody definitely don't want something. All right, moving quietly. All right, relocation soon. You're getting keys to something big. All right, God is getting ready to bless a new beginning. All right, inheritance, property, titles. All right, somebody is beating somebody to the punch. Splurge is here. All right, something about your father's cousin's mother. So your father's first cousin's mother. All right, so it will be an aunt. This is like a great aunt. I'm hearing aunt, great aunt. Florida is here. I'm hungry as fuck. And then great aunt popped out. All right, so it's definitely got something to do with a great aunt. This is your father's aunt. Check fraud. Niece is here. You'll warm this coffee up for me, please? They knew. All right, somebody knew. A lot of people knew something. So I feel like people could be reaching out and seeing what you know, leaving the East Coast. Somebody could be being watched by the feds at this time because of an inheritance. Damn. White woman is significant. Poison. Moving quietly. Why that shit keep coming out? All right, let's see. Let's see. Add some more cards. All right, moving quietly, a mother's side, Eastern Star. All right, somebody guiding you on your mother's side. Getting ready to hit the road. All right, something is spiraling out of control, but you're finna get the shock of your life. All right, something's gonna happen midtown. Somebody coming with a ring. All right, so somebody's coming in with some sort of proposal, some sort of commitment. All right, somebody is begging to make something right when it comes to you. All right, Christmas is coming early and everything is happening just like you wanted. All right, you've outgrown a place. You've outgrown a place. Down here, you and your kids outgrown a place. Outgrown the situation is what I heard. That's enough. I don't know if it was like somewhere hot. All right, millionaires here. Yeah, they outgrown the situation, so have you. The situation was meant to learn what it is that you don't want. All right, now God's getting ready to bless you, but beyond measures. Spiraling out of control. Somebody's spiraling out of control because they can't do something. Oh, shit. P.I. watch. All right, so somebody know that you got some shit going on, but somebody can't watch you. All right, they don't know what you got going on. Somebody is watching you. Walmart is significant. Calling and telling you to pack your shit. I'm coming. All right, so you could be getting ready to take off. All right, slowing down because you're leaving. All right, waking up to good news. Chameleon. All right, somebody has been blending in to keep safe is what I heard. It's something that you're not even thinking of that's getting ready to happen for you. It could have something to do with a white woman and a Mercedes. Somebody want to spoil you. Somebody wants to give you something. All right, somebody wants to give you something. Somebody trying to watch you but can't. Somebody is watching your movement. I heard pocket watching. Somebody's watching your movement. Somebody can't figure it out though because nothing is really changing. Somebody thinks somebody else is in the picture. Hold that microwave. All right, youngest is here. All right, somebody could be trying to get clues from your youngest. Daytime, watching online. All right, somebody could be watching, see what you got going on online. A great uncle is significant. All right, they only want you. All right, whoever this person is that's coming on, this person is going to only want you. This person is going to do what they need when it comes to you. All right, is going to take a chance and pop up. I feel like somebody you know is coming back into your life. But it's something that you're not thinking of. It's somebody that you're not even thinking about. And this person is not waiting for things to get deep when it comes to having an interaction with you. All right, Midtown. There's some sort of abundance here as well. Orlando. Okay, you could be going on a vacation. You could be going on a vacation. You're going to find out something about a fake person. All right, I see dead people. There's a Passover loved one that's getting ready to show you something. All right. Somebody love you real bad in the spiritual realm. All right, good times is coming. You were right about everything. So it's like sometimes you could be sitting there and shit just comes to your mind. All right, great uncle in car accident. Somebody getting in a car accident. All right, now if this great uncle is alive, then it could be this great uncle. But if this great uncle is passed on, this person is taking somebody about the game. All right, East Coast is significant in your first plan. Something about your first plan. All right, somebody wants you to know that somebody unalived them. So if there was some type of death, somebody got unalived. Set up for greatness. Somebody set you up for greatness. Taurus is here broken. Man, somebody finna get fucked up. Like, it's really some heavy energy of people finna go to jail. And it's like some unbelievable ass shit. Cause it's like, nigga, what the fuck was you doing? What were you thinking about? But you finna find out that people really just that motherfucking devilish. Alright, and somebody had you all wrong if they thought that they was just gonna come in and do something to you. Alright, so you're driving somewhere, you're getting ready to drive somewhere. Again, you waking up to good news. It's some sort of good news that you're receiving. That's gonna put the topping on the cake is what I heard. Let's see. Getting ready to buy supplies for your business. Alright, so like I said, I feel like something is not gonna last long because it's something about your business. Your real purpose is what I heard. Taco Bell is significant. Somebody is giving you something. All right, I got a dirty cop here. A nephew. All right, no effort. So something is happening. You don't have to do anything. All right, somebody's sweeping you off your feet. Or you're getting swept up off your feet. All right, relocation is soon. Outgrown. You could have outgrown a place. And now it's time to move, all right? You got good shit coming towards you. You say you just had Taco Bell? That's crazy. All right, so Spirit say watch the magic right in front of you. All right, you finna see some shit, and children came out. You finna see something with your children. All right, you finna see how God worked with your children. You finna see how the things that you've been worrying about is the things that you don't need to worry about at all. All right, God finna show you a magic trick when it comes to your children and the motherfuckers who shouldn't be around them. All right, let's see here. Let me use another deck. Let's see. Actual money. It's a lot of abundant energy, boy. It's a lot of abundant energy, and I'm gonna call in some more, goddamn. Earth Angel. Right now, I need you to manifest. So you can't manifest no more. I'm definitely gonna save you some energy, so you can manifest things at a rapid rate. All right. Somebody doing a love spell on your child, but they finna fuck around and find out what that mama bear spirit do. Okay. All right. Yeah, somebody's being sneaky. All right, but your child is getting justice for this betrayal when it comes to this love spell, because he is a nice guy. He's just confused at this time. All right, he's confused of all of the choices that he's having in his life. All right, I'm hearing confusion from the community. All right, too many people in his ear type of energy. The wrong people in his ear. Exploration, karma for your family. All right, victory, success, recognition, leadership, inspiration is here. All right, anything that's coming in the way of you and yours elevating, transition here, RIP. All right, shit. Spirits say continue to follow your intuition. All right, they will follow their intuition. All right, occupation, you focus on yourself. All right, focus on yourself. And somebody is mad because everything is coming together. You focusing on yourself, but your kids focusing on their future. And it's like everybody is moving in one accord except for somebody. All right, mentally and emotionally unstable. All right, house is here. Surrender and letting go. I don't know. Something screamed in my ear. The reason why they want to read is because they think that it's going to basically tell what's going on in the relationship. This person's trying to get a key. All right, he's trying to get a key to what he's doing, because I think he's caught on to something when it comes to a reading. All right, but only thing about it is when they come and get a reading, spirit intentionally blocks off your energy. All right, it won't even allow certain things to come out. All right, abundance is here, luxury, self-sufficient, independence, material comfort. Yeah, see, that shit like that don't come out. All right, that comes out in your reads only. All right, oh, because baby, you a whole tower moment in this person's life. They're not supposed to see this shit. Get the fuck up out of here. Oh, there's supposed to be a tower moment. It's like you warn, and then you make a decision, but you didn't make the decision. So now I got to be a catalyst in your life. Regardless, my victory is still coming. Faith is here. All right, somebody feels stuck, imprisonment, a Jezebel energy. All right, guidance. Yeah, you're receiving this blissful energy, and somebody can't fucking take it, bitch. This is leaving somebody health concern. All right, somebody is not focusing on their health. All right, a third party, abundance. All right, this person is not making a choice to focus on their health. It doesn't make sense get money if you don't focus on your health. Collaboration, teamwork, mastery, recognition is here. Happy family life is what you're getting ready to receive. All right, I feel like everything is getting ready to fix itself. Everything is getting ready to fix itself. Relationship is here. Surprise. It's like you're coming in contact with new people, and that's the truth. Exploration. Like you finna gain like a whole new support team. You finna gain a whole new support team, boss energy. You gonna meet different people. All right, which is going to put you in different rooms. All right, new beginning and awakening. All right, endings is here. The Fool, new beginnings. All right, single, successful, and sexy is here. All right, so you're freeing yourself from old patterns. All right, and becoming more optimistic in your life. All right, being more spontaneous in your own life as well. When it comes to you, not waiting on somebody else to fucking do it. All right, making excitement for your damn self. All right, this is bringing it in. All right, there's a karmic female somewhere in the mix. All right, doing divination. Well, we all know who the fuck that is because somebody is playing in love magic. All right, the spirit is telling you everything that's going on around you. Romance, charm, creativity, emotional sensitivity. All right, Emperor is here. But that shit coming to a fucking end. Endings is here and love spell and the Fool. Somebody finna. Bruh. Oh, Lord. And you know, it's one thing for people to play and shit when you sleep. But when you woke and you're well aware what the fuck is going on, and you are well aware what the fuck is going on, and you are a parent, man, look at here. Again, victory. Victory for this family, success, recognition, leadership, inspiration. There's destruction coming to this person. Yep, it has to for a new beginning. Inspiration, creativity, passion, confidence, courage, power, and growth. All right, Flying Monkey is here. Charity. Again, somebody doing divination. Spirit. I mean, I already know who it is. We already know who it is. As soon as I said, because I was finna ask, is it her? And it's like, yeah, opposition came out. This motherfucker is crazy. All right, victory, success. This person doesn't want this person to be successful, but he's determined to be successful. And this person who's trying to stop him is only finna find herself in the world of fucking hurt. All right. She better go on because she got the rest of her motherfucking life to live if she want it. She acting like she don't want it. God damn it. All right. Single, sexy, and successful. Opposition and health concern. Look, Spirit don't play. Spirit is being very loud and clear about the people around you that's trying to stop you from moving forward. All right. Because you got an ancestor that is around that is not playing the fucking radio. All right, and they are especially protecting your boys, all right, which is crazy. So it's like, I don't know what the fuck wrong with these little motherfuckers, but you just can't be doing shit and thinking that somebody's ancestors ain't gonna come fuck your ass up, because that's what the fuck gonna happen. And Spirit don't give a fuck about no ages, and you not knowing, because Spirit said you knew enough to do what the fuck you did. All right, rare and valuable chance. Yes, Bird's been talking a lot. All right, this is a rare and valuable chance that's getting ready to happen for you. All right, money and financial flow, luxury energy. All right, high value living, quality, premium pricing. All right, splurging on yourself, treating yourself. All right, living the life that you desire. All right, side hustle, additional income, additional streams of income are available. All right, generational wealth, legacy, lasting financial impact. See, can't nobody fuck shit up. Can't nobody fuck nothing up. Spirit is asking you to use your discernment at this time. All right, big fish. There's a major offer with a high reward potential. All right, let's see here. Expansion, yeah, it's growth for a larger space and role platform. All right, hidden claws. There may be more that meets the eye. I just feel like Spirit is protecting and surprising when it comes to something. All right, the resume, presentation matters. Polish your image. All right, Spirit is asking you to polish up your image. All right, boss energy, because you're taking on leadership, authority, entrepreneurship role. All right, be careful of false promises that's trying to hold you back, all right? They're trying to hold you back and keeping your money steady and not increasing, okay? Budget check. Watch your spending and your resources as well. All right, let's see here. Pull a few of these cards and then I'm going to go. I'm gonna go to the bottom of water, y'all, for a little while. So that's gonna be nice. Let's see. Keep shining. Keep shining. Get ready to be awarded real big. Somebody can hear you, all right? This is an ancestor talking to you. Somebody is mad at God, not you, because God wrote your destiny. You're just fulfilling it. All right? Somebody wanted you to be weak, but you're not. All right? Somebody had a dream about you before the next holiday, West Coast, or somewhere near water is significant. Somebody is stepping out of their comfort zone, and it could be you. All right? Somebody is definitely coming towards you. Somebody is hiding a good surprise, all right? Somebody want a family. Somebody is watching you. It's somebody you know. It got to be somebody you know. Because the energy be heavy. All right? This person want to spoil you. Life is new now. And everything is falling into place. All right? Everything. The kids' eyes are being awakened. You got new opportunities coming your way. All right, new relocation coming your way. Let's see. Stability and equilibrium. All right, Taurus energy. Stability and equilibrium. All right, stability and balance. All right, you could be saying the number 8 a lot. Death and rebirth, all right? This is Pluto energy. Osiris is here. All right, death and rebirth. Something is coming back around for you. Or yeah, a renewal of life is what I'm hearing. All right, union and power. So something is getting ready to come together, the life that you are supposed to have. All right, understanding. And now you're understanding why you had to go through what you did, all right? And passion is here. Spirit is asking you to meditate at this time. All right, being ordinary. Being ordinary. All right, darkness is here. And justice is here. Justice. So you're going to receive justice. That shit keep coming out in more ways than others, all right? Is anybody else who wants to get reading before I go? That was a good ass read, and it gave a roundabout of everything. It really honed in on the things that you really wanted to know. I noticed that it literally went down the line. It literally went down the line. It's like all your concerns was right there. You really desired that job to locate? Let me tell you something. Let me tell you what happened to me. I did a burn and release, all right, and I removed obstacles and opened up roads for me, right? I was stuck in a place where, you know, the energy wasn't right, and I needed to move. I had no money, I had no car or anything. I did that burn and release, and God allowed me to have more than enough to what I need. Not only was I able to rent a car and pay for it, but I drove 15 hours away. You know what I'm saying? Why you put that on her? Stand right here. You alone? Turn around. Oh, I was just trying to make sure. You look crazy, child. So long legs. Those are long. You so long, right? Anywho, there is no more gummy bears. You talking about my gummy bears?
Yes.
Yeah, they all gone. But yes, I relocated. All right. So if you are interested, and that shit happened within a week for me. All right. Another girl, she was facing eviction, and she did a burn and release, and literally the same week they let her stay. If you know anything about evictions, they don't give a fuck about your circumstances. Once they evict you, that's what it is. They're not going back and looking at shit. And not only did they give her an appeal, but they let her stay. They let her ass stay. All right. Another girl, something happened to her car. Something happened to her car. Don't ask me nothing while I'm online. Put that back. Those are mine. Get it out of there. Are they wet at the bottom? Just give them to her. All right, and she ended up getting a car. She had a family member came to bring her some damn money, and she ended up getting a car and getting back to work. All right, so things like that are happening. So if you are interested, all right, it's $20. All right, if you want to read in with it, then it's $25. It's up to you. But those burn and releases bring in new shit. All right, and when I'm asking for old shit to be released, old timelines and things like that, I'm also asking and bringing in money, all right, bringing in financial stability and health as well, all right, and I'm trying to make it come in as quick as possible because most people have already done the work, all right. It's just a blockage that needs to be removed. You said that's where I'm at, exactly. So if anybody is interested in getting in on the burn and release, all right. Right now it is $20 or $25. All right, they are going up. They getting ready to be $40 or shit, $50. The way it's coming, the way that it's working. All right, so if you want to take advantage of that, you definitely can. You definitely can. All right, is there anybody who wants to participate before I jump off? Or is there anybody who wants a read? All right, I will see you guys later. I might get TikTok for a few minutes while I'm waiting on this person to hurry the hell up. I might turn it on for a minute. I ain't gonna get too deep in it because as soon as I do that, it's gonna be time for me to go. Okay, love. Now, if you wanted me to do a reading for you now, I could do it for you now because I am getting on here later. But if you're sending it today, I can go ahead and do the reading for you. I can go ahead and do the reading for you. It's up to you. Or if you want to wait, that's perfectly fine. That is perfectly fine. Y'all, it's so fucking hot here. Alright, so just inbox me and tell me what you would like to do, and then I'll go ahead and do a separate video. Alright, you guys, I love you, and I will see you later.